Hey everyone, it's your boy Terry. I got the puffy eyes today. Hey listen, I don't wear the same shirt every day. I just have like 9 of these because they didn't sell real well. But now I have a summer's worth of black t-shirts to be wearing at all my various gigs this summer. Oh my god, look how droopy I am. I swear I slept okay. Anyway, just a Sunday afternoon, how you doing video. The house is empty and quiet. The youngest boy is at a friend's house on an overnight. Was coming back this afternoon. Middle child is up the road with mom at a dance competition in which he did fantastically well. Came in second place in his division and earned a 4-day scholarship to a school in the big city up in NYC. Am I covering the speaker? Boy 3 is at school for a rehearsal for a lip sync bit he's doing tomorrow night. So I had a few quiet minutes. I thought I would just say hello. I'm enjoying the quiet of the weekend. Although, yes, honey, as soon as I pick up, I just put a load of laundry in, and I'll be doing laundry from now until the time I go to bed later tonight, which apparently I really need. I don't know what's going on. Maybe some allergies getting me a little puffy. Anyway, it's also probably has to do with the fact that when I went to bed last night around midnight, it was beautiful out, so I had the windows open. And when I woke up this morning, it was 34 degrees in the house. So that might have something to do with my eye puffiness. And I think it is allergies, because I've also sneezed about 27 times today. Anyway, enjoying the quiet of this Sunday. Really enjoyed watching the 76ers destroy Miami last night for their 17th win in a row. It's crazy. As I posted on the Facebook, I don't think the Sixers are going to win the NBA championship this year, but I don't know who's going to beat them 4 times out of 7. Again, I had no expectations coming into the season other than them being better and perhaps making the playoffs. I don't think anyone envisioned 52 wins and the 3 seed and the hottest team in the NBA entering the playoffs, and the only team in NBA history to be on a 16-game winning streak entering the playoffs. It's now a 17-game winning streak, and they've done more than half of that now without their best player, Joel Embiid, who broke his face about 9 games ago, and he's supposed to come back for Game 3 in this series. But we'll see. I mean, I don't think they're going to win it. I just don't know who's going to beat them. I mean, I won't be surprised when somebody does. I also won't be surprised if they win the whole thing. That's kind of the joy of this very young, very exciting Sixers team. And have they played their way out of needing a guy like LeBron James next year? That's an interesting question that's sort of been making the sports talk rounds. I think every team, no matter how, I think the 84 Lakers, the 86 Celtics, or the 67 Sixers, or any of the great teams in the 96 Bulls, I think any of those teams could use LeBron James. I think any team that has ever existed could use LeBron James, but do you need LeBron James is a question. Anyway, I'm getting off on a bit of a sports tangent here. I don't know if you can see the my dog ear there. Right over here. I'm about 2/3 of the way through Faye Kellerman's Hangman, a Decker Lazarus novel. I had no frame of reference what a Decker Lazarus novel was when I cracked open the pages. I know Decker is the lead detective in this mystery novel. I still don't understand what the Lazarus part means. Sorry for the glare over there. It's not sunny, believe me. I'm about 2/3 of the way through. It's a very engrossing. There's sort of 2 stories going on in here. One of a missing woman, and the family of the lead detective, Decker, has sort of taken over custody of her 14-year-old son. So there's sort of that mystery going on. And there's also it's no spoilers to say there's a murder mystery involved that sort of is the other story. I don't know if they're going to dovetail together. It's very well written. I'll try to get into some more. It seems like it was written sometime around 2010 or so because they make reference to MySpace in here once or twice. In fact, I don't know if it says in the dust jacket. Anyway, it seems to be a book from the last 10 years or so. It mentions Facebook and MySpace, so we know how nebulous that was about 10 years ago. And it's really good. It's really well written. I'll try to get into some more of these books after I finish this one. There's many references to Jewish culture and some Jewish phrases. The lead detective is a Jewish man, and there's lots of interactions with his family, which includes lots of Hebrew heritage and things I'm not familiar with, but it doesn't detract from the story in any way. And when they use some sort of Yiddish phrase, usually the next sentence, someone will say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you weren't Jewish. Here's what that means." So that's helpful. But I'm enjoying it. Thank you, Wendy. And after I finish that, I'm going to get into this. Janet Ivanovich, 12 Sharp. I know that she has like 1 million books out. I think her next book might be 1 Million Miles to the Moon. That's how many books she has written. I believe they're all number-based, like Sue Grafton's Alphabet series was late. Unfortunately, she passed away before she got to Z, I believe. I'm going to read these two and then get into these authors a little bit more as I await the next Agent Pendergast book, I guess. But that might not happen until November or December because I have a very busy schedule coming up this season. I'm saying a lot. I'm going to work on that. Anyway, just enjoying the quiet of a Sunday. Tomorrow, I'm getting together with some people, and we're going to be recording some test podcasts. We have some equipment. Ding, 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 ding. We have some equipment we have acquired, and we have someone, sort of mentor, who's going ding, 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 who's going to show us how to use this, set it up on my computer, and start doing some test recordings, make sure we know how to edit, add sound effects, edit for content, edit for time, and, of course, figure out how to upload and get onto the internet. Podcasts are all about clicks and downloads, so it's sort of like this channel. If you click on it, it all depends on how long you listen. Eventually, if you get enough viewers for your listeners for your podcast, just like YouTube, you can monetize it. People will start saying, "Hey, can we advertise on your show?" It's going to be very Cape May-centric podcasts. I'm hoping for it's going to be a podcast network. And just like a magazine or a TV show, I'm hoping we can sell ads for that. So much dollars to sponsor this segment. Not huge, crazy amounts, just enough to sort of get the ball rolling. And I'm in it to spread awareness of all things Cape May. I'm also in it to make some money, not exorbitant sums of money, not millions of dollars, but money is good to have, and I don't have any, so it'd be good to have some. What else is going on? So tomorrow we are getting together to work on how to make the podcast and record it and upload it and monetize it. Tuesday, we're having an early Downton Stabby rehearsal. I'm meeting with our ace sound and light man, John Fullerton. He's putting together a rig for us that we're going to test out from like 4 to 6. Then we have our regular rehearsal, and then rehearsal Wednesday. So that's going to be good. Our last sort of, hey, let's still sort of tweak things and put things together rehearsals, because when we get into next week, that's show week, and we can't mess around on show week. I believe there's still some tickets available. I found if I went to cabanasonthebeach.com and I clicked on shop, you had the Iron Pier logo you could click on, and under there it tells you all the events they have coming up, and you can just click on Downton Stabby and get your ticket, and that's where you pick your, everyone gets a salad, then you pick your entree, you pick your dessert online. You have to do it through there. If you call there and say, "Can we come to the show?" they're going to say, "Yes, go to this website and do these things that I'm telling you to do right now." So it's a pretty big week for that. And I'm sort of not seeing much past Wednesday, so we'll just talk about that. That's where we can end it. Under 10 minutes this week. So far, so good. I am also still working on writing a couple of things, but I don't want to... there's nothing really to talk about. It's just everything's in the formative stages. And of course, my ding, 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 my once very, very popular Exit Zero column, The Undertow, has returned. And that's what I have to have done by tomorrow as well, is my second column and my second go-round with the magazine. And that column is going to sort of serve as the feeder to what is going to be, I think, my flagship podcast. I'm going to have the cultural podcast with Roy Steinberg from Cape May Stage, and then I'm going to build another part of my network around my column, and we'll go from there. But first, I got to figure out how to do it, and then I'm also by the end of the month, I have to have a sort of prospectus together for Jack Wright at Exit Zero to put his brand and stamp on it. If that's the first time I've mentioned it'll be affiliated with Exit Zero, then I guess I just let the cat out of the bag. But nothing's written in stone yet. We're just talking about it. It might happen. It might not happen. But that's the plan. I'm putting together a sort of prospectus on the Exit Zero podcast network. If it works out, that'll be great. If not, I'm moving forward with it anyway. We'll just see how that goes from there. Anyway, enjoy your Sunday. I'm watching the Celtics play the Bucks right now. I know the Phillies are on. They've been a lot of fun so far. I haven't really haven't watched a lot of the games yet because we don't have cable, so I got to really search to find them. And then looking forward to see what the Flyers do today. It was a very impressive win on Friday after getting their butts smoked on a Wednesday, 7-0. To come back and win 5-1 in Game 2 was pretty impressive. Was that a one-game mirage? Can they make a 6 or 7 game series out of it? Can they win the series? I don't know. But winning is better than losing, especially in the playoffs. That's it. Have a great day. My wife is in love with the Bucks player Giannis Antetokounmpo, so I hope they don't meet in a bar anywhere. But right now he's in Boston, so I think we're safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a wonderful week, and I will try to make some more videos coming up. Hit my About page, get my Twitter, my Facebook, my Patreon. Share this, hit the little bell for notifications, and have a great day. Cat! Be good.